Hey guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and I have Audrey with me today, and we are actually camping at Anastasia Park for the next 4 days. But today we were out adventuring, and we are going to check out the old Spanish quarries and the old ancient dunes. So stick around, check it out. So if you watched the Adventures of St. Augustine series, the first videos we did were the Fountain of Youth, and then we did one in July of the fort, which is Castello de San Marcos. All that is made out of this coquina, and it's like a heart of rock, and it's cannonball proof, fireball proof, hurricane proof, tornado proof. It is proof of everything. The only thing that it cannot stand is picking at it. Humans are the one that can destroy it. So yeah, so this is one of the quarries where they get it, which is really cool. So there's the fort, which is what this is made out of. You can see them building it there. But yeah, I'll stand here for a second, so if you want to read it, you can. Alright, so the sign, Old Spanish Quarries, Anastasia Island. About 200 years ago, southeast of this point are the remains of the King's Coquina Quarries. Coquina is a type of limestone composed of mollusk shells and sand, and is found along the northeast coast of Florida. Coquina was used in the building of many early colonial structures in St. Augustine, including the Fort Castello de San Marcos. Alright, see what it says on the other side, because it says reverse to the other side. Alright, it says, on July 21st, 1821, Major General Andrew Jackson, Florida's first territorial governor, established St. Johns County, with St. Augustine as the county seat. It contained all of Florida east of the Swahini River, approximately 39,400 square miles, with over 1,100 miles of coastline. Since 1821, more than two-thirds of Florida's present 67 counties have been carved from St. John's original boundaries, reducing it to 609 square miles of land here. Wow. This says coquina is Spanish for tiny shellfish. It is a type of limestone composed of seashell fragments. The fossilized remains of a small clam, coarse sand and clay. It says coquina stone is a component of the rock formation called the Anastasia Formation. I guess that's, if you can see it, that's what it looks like. This is where is it found? The Anastasia Formation lies under the ancient sand dunes and maritime hammocks that blanket the east coast of Florida. Wow. How was it formed? It says glaciers repeatedly formed and melted, causing the sea level to fall and rise each time in response. When the sea level was high, shells and sand and clay accumulated offshore as offshore bars. When the sea level dropped, these bars emerged as offshore islands. As rain swept through these exposed deposits, it leached the calcium and clay together to form the coquina stone. Wow, you can see the drawing right there. All right, let's go walking. All right. There's another marker. Oh, changing times of the quarry. It says the importance of coquina stone in the settlement of St. Augustine was recognized in 1970, when this quarry site was listed on the National Registry of Historic Places. To preserve this unique spot for future generations, no further mining has been allowed. Wow, got all the animals. That's your that's the one that stole your cookie dough bites from the Buc-ee's.
I want coon stew.
So on the way here, we stopped at the Buc-ee's at Daytona Beach, and Audrey got some cookie dough, and last night the raccoon stole the cookie dough out of her cooler, because my coolers are locked. Spanish mining the quarry. Oh, wow. It says, work in the quarry began in 1671. Native American workers had the first back-breaking task of removing the topsoils and vegetation. Once the surface of the Coquina stone was exposed, Spanish stonecutters chipped deep grooves into the stone in a block-shaped pattern. Wedges were placed in these grooves, and long crowbars snapped the blocks of stone free. I can't read today. Quarry workers also included Spanish convicts, British captives, and in later years, African slaves. See, they used crowbars, picks, stonecutter axes, handcrafted blacksmiths, ox-pulled carts, transportation thing to get all these this stone out. It says the stone is a cream beige in color when first quarried. Saturated with water, it breaks easily. As the rock dries out, it turns gray and hardens. I guess we'll go this way. Maybe. It's a little muddy, but that's all right.
Coon prints.
Coon prints, raccoon prints. Oh God. Audrey's on a mission to find this raccoon that ate her cookie dough bites. Oh God. Oh God. We could probably walk around here and go to the other end. Feeling dangerous. I mean, I'll walk if you don't want to. If you hear screaming, come get me. Huh?
You really are. Little redneck sister, I never ever wanted. Right now. Make me hike through woods. It's not even a freaking trail.
It's kind of a trail. There's a lizard.
Pretty trees.
Yeah. Whew. Whew. Whew.
You know, there could be quicksand back here.
I don't think there's quicksand back here. Oh God, oh God, oh God, okay. Tree. Oh, it just takes you to the other side of the quarry. That's cool. Oh. And there's mud right over here. I stepped in the mud. Wait, so I just told Audrey I need to make a shirt in the Wild Adventures merch shop that's got a raccoon on it eating cookie bites.
I mean,
if you want me to make one for the merch shop, leave a comment and I will definitely make one. It will be awesome. Okay, this takes you on the other side of where we were over there earlier. Sweet. Yeah, I'm not going to walk all the way back in there. I just want to see.
No, that Spanish moss. You know what lives in Spanish moss?
What?
Everything you don't want on your body.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go back down. And we'll head to the truck and go down the road a little ways and see the ancient dunes. Alright, so we came back to the little plaque thing here. Hold on, let me zoom in for you. So that picture right there is what this should look like, or looked like back in the day. Alright, so I think that's a slab of the coquina. And there's a lizard sitting on top of it. I think that's another slab, like that's a bigger slab of coquina. They also have another not formation, but another rock. It's called Tabby. We'll learn more about that in the Colonial Experience video. Our tour guide talks more about that one, about how that one's made and everything. Alright, so we are now at the Ancient Dunes Trail. And there's a storm coming in. So we're going to try and be quick about it as fast as we can do. We got an hour till the storm hits us, but we still got to go to Publix and get some pork chops.
Y'all.
We doing the pork chops again, like we did at Colt Creek. It says Ancient Dunes Trail. It says this trail leads through a series of old sand dunes that were formed by wind and wave action during the time when the ocean extended further inland than it does now. Through the ages, the process of life, death, and decay has gradually enriched the sand so that now a forest stands where once only sea oats could survive. This leisure 30-minute walk will end near the Sea Bean Loop. Sea Bean Loop is like another campsite. Alright, let's see what we can see. Look at those berries. Ah! Should have sprayed that off on us that we got from the store. What does it say? Who rakes the leaves? After a season of making good food for trees, leaves fall to the ground. Here they protect the soil from the drying sun and the eroding force of rain. Underneath, bacteria, fungi, insects, and earthworms are busy mixing the leaves into the soil, making it more fertile and capable of holding more moisture. Thus, the forest maintains itself and wastes nothing.
It's just so weird to see a pine tree in the middle of all this.
I know. In the middle of the beach. Look at that.
That's wild.
That's weird. It's like a palm tree growing in the middle of a tree. That's weird. They got some good climbing trees around here.
They're live oaks.
Yeah. Oh, there's another marker of her, another plaque. I like this trail better than the Colt Creek because there's actually plaques to tell you stuff. It's talking about the southern red cedar. This evergreen commonly grows where limestone is near the surface. Its silvery blue berries and console shape make it a popular tree for the ornamental. Did I say that right?
Ornamental.
I can't talk. I'm sweating to death. When I get tired and hot, I just lose the English language. It says the berries are eaten by many birds, including the cedar waxwing and bagworm. Cocoons are often in its branches. The red heartwood is moth repellent and is used for closet lining and chests. The wood is also used for lead pencils. Is your pencil made of cedar? I don't know.
Probably not.
Is that a cedar tree?
That's that cedar tree.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. You can, like, climb on it. Why don't you climb it?
No.
I think this is just a little off the path so you can see this tree. That's really cool.
Fascinating thing about live oaks. The older they are, the further out their branches get, and they will literally go down to the ground because they get that heavy.
Oh, wow.
So you actually have to, if you ever go to Brick Green Gardens, all live oaks, they have to actually, they've actually gone in and put in safety lines to hold the limbs up.
Oh my gosh.
Because they're so old.
Daggone. This tree's pretty cool.
And see, it'll do that.
That's crazy. There's a bench you can sit down on and enjoy the outdoors. Something's moving stuff right there. I don't know. There's another one. Yep.
Is that a magnolia?
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like a magnolia tree. It's random. Random magnolia tree in the woods. Alright, this one. What does this one say? Beauty berries. It says bright purple berries. I've been pointing those out. Arranged in ground clusters along tall stems give the shrub its name. Small pinkish blossoms appear in the spring and summer, followed by the berries throughout the fall. Beauty berries are eaten by woodpeckers, mockingbirds, cardinals, and other birds.
Cool.
Nice. Oh man, there's stairs in the woods.
Log stairs.
That's pretty. Cool. Well, is to go up the sand dune. Cause all this is sand dunes back here, or kind of used to be sand dunes.
Oh God.
That's pretty neat. You can see all down up in there. Wow. Wow. There's another plaque.
Resurrection fern.
Resurrection fern is probably the most abundant fern in Florida. It's a plant that grows on another plant but is not parasitic. The fern is found throughout the state, usually on the branches of old live oaks growing in shaded hammocks. During periods of drought, the fern shrivels to a dormant, dense brown mass and appears lifeless. After rainfall, the dried fern resurrects into a lush, deep green fern.
Cool.
I guess it's...
What's that?
Right there? Oh! Wow, I learned something new today.
Oh.
Saw palmetto. Oh, we learned about those on the Showcase of Citrus monster truck ride.
Okay.
And it says this plant gets its name from the saw-like teeth on the leaf stem. It played an important role in the lives of the Indians, Out-to-Bug, and the earlier settlers of Florida. The dark berries and leaf buds were eaten, and the roots furnishing tannic acid used in tanning leather. Ooh, the fragrant blooms flourished, a rich source of nectar for honeybees. The saw palmetto grows best in open, sunny areas and is well adapted to areas which is frequently burned. Yeah, that's what those are. That's what we've been seeing the whole time walking around.
They are.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's
Holy Hannah.
that's another magnolia tree.
That's not a magnolia tree. I don't know what it is. It's not a magnolia tree.
What is it then? Well, yeah, you're right. It's not a magnolia. It's like they got different leaves on it.
Yeah, it's similar.
Mm-hmm. Sable palm. It says, commonly called cabbage palm, Florida state tree, was of great importance to early Floridians. The trunk was used by the Indians and pioneers for log houses. When cut into small blocks, it becomes a durable scrub bush. The leaves are still used today for roofs of the Seminole chickees.
Seminole chickees.
Yeah, okay. Seminole chickees. And can be woven into hats and baskets. The heart, called swamp cabbage, can be eaten raw or cooked. However, this kills the tree and should be discouraged. I guess is what this is. Oh yeah, look at it. Look at that. What all it is. Live oak. Oh, there you go. The live oak lives to be one of the oldest and most sturdy of Florida's trees. Although it may grow slower than the other trees, it is better able to withstand hurricane winds, fires, droughts, and floods than other hardwoods. In the days of sailing ships, the large arching limbs were highly sought after for making ship ribs and knees. Today, these trees furnish shade and beauty for millions of park visitors throughout Florida.
Not just Florida.
Yeah. I think I got bitten by a
Skeeter?
Look, because it hurt. Oh, there's some more berries.
Those berries are really pretty.
Yeah, look at them.
Fat
Oh
one,
my
too.
God, look at that.
A fat worm.
Look at that worm. My good God. Holy crap. Like, look at my hand compared to it. Dang. All right, we're going to go through this little part fast because mosquitoes eat me.
It's fine hysterical considering you just bought a bottle of bug spray.
Yeah, I just bought some bug spray. And
right before we came on this little trek. Ooh, mushrooms. How long have you lived in Florida? The entirety of Florida is a mosquito nest.
I've never, like, mosquitoes don't bother me for some reason. I guess I'm not sweet enough. Jen,
No, you're not.
Jen is, because they eat her up all the time. They don't really bother me, but when they start bothering me, you know they bad, because I don't get bothered by them. Laurel oak. This tree is a common member of the understory of coastal maritime hammocks. By growing quickly, it takes advantage of light gaps in the canopy overhead. Laurel oaks can be expected to live about 70 years, providing an abundant acorn crop for wildlife. Dig. Oh yeah, look at it. It's pretty big. There's another one. They're everywhere, these plaques. I've learned a lot today from these plaques.
That's the biggest reason I like this part better.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So to tell you what you're looking at, I mean, this is, you know, I'm not a plant person. I do not have a green thumb, but I find trees fascinating and bushes that look weird.
Splash pine. This is a fast-growing pine tree common to all parts of Florida. It has replaced longleaf pine naturally on large areas that have been protected from fire. The crude pine gum is used to manufacture pitch and turpentine. The pitch was used to seal the cracks on ship hulls. Today, the strong hardwood is used for lumber and the construction industry. Oh. What?
That worm's trying to get your foot.
Where?
Right there.
Oh. Tiny little worm. How big is the other one we saw? Red bay. A member of the laurel family as an aromatic evergreen. Found throughout the panhandle, leaves are as fragrant as bay leaves found in the herb racks. Leaves usually have gales after a few years. Huh. Wow. Southern magnolia. Oh, alrighty. Says.
So it is a magnolia.
Yeah. Says this is one of the better known attractive trees of the southern United States. It is used for landscapes, and its wood has been used for inside furnishings. The southern magnolia has large dark green leaves that are waxed above the velvety brown beneath. Its fragrant flowers are white and 6 to 9 inches in diameter. In the fall and early winter, its red seeds and brown cones may be found scattered beneath the limbs. Look at that. Oh, wow. Look inside that. There's probably an animal in there. No. Wow. That's pretty cool. There. These wooded hills. Some 100,000 years ago, sea levels were higher than today. This was the edge of the Atlantic where beach plants stabilized the sand as it piled up into dunes. Later, as ocean waters receded, shrubs and trees grew over the sand. Today, a maritime forest covers the ancient dunes. There you go. Look at that right spider. Jesus. Look how big that thing is. Daggone.
Pretty.
I hear people. Alright, this one says Yupon. A true holly Yupon is used for Christmas decorations because of its shiny green leaves and bright red berries. It is also used as a native ornamental planting in hedges and as shrubs. The Indians boiled Yupon leaves to make a ceremonial drink known as Coquina. In years past, the leaves have been used in preparing a purgative. Only female trees can produce the berries.
Cool.
There you go. Wow. Alright guys, so that is it for the Spanish Coquina Quarries and the Ancient Dunes Trail. Learned a lot. Saw a lot. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you are, we greatly appreciate it. If you're not, please do. It helps our channel grow. We are also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And in the description below, there is a link to our merch shop where you can get Cool Wilder Adventures merch. We have brand new merch up there right now. So thanks for watching. See you soon.